Hi guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 2, Chapter 2.1 through 2.3 review for Ms. Carranza and Mr. Grice's Algebra 2 class. Alright, today we're going to go through some review problems to help prepare us for our short quiz that we're going to be taking. So, let's take a look at the first one. We have 3 to the 9th over 3 to the 4th times 3 to the 5th. So, what we're going to do first is simplify the bottom, okay? The top stays 3 to the 9th, but at the bottom we have 3 to the 4th times 3 to the 5th, which means we can add those guys right there, which gives us 3 to the 9th. When we simplify those things by using the quotient rule, everything cancels out and you're left with 1. Alright, number 2, 3 to the negative 2nd minus 12 to the negative 1st. Remember, if your exponent's negative, you have to drop it like it's hot. So you get 1 over 3 squared minus 1 over 12 to the 1st, and that changes to 1 over 9 minus 1 over 12. Now, we are not done, okay? We need to find an LCD. So 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. Count by 12s, 12, 24, 30, hey, 36. Alright, so 1 over 9 equals what over 36? You multiply by 4. 1 over 12 equals something over 36, and for that we multiplied by 3. The key thing is make sure to change your numerator. So 4 over 36 minus 3 over 36 equals 1 over 36. Alright, let's move on to 3. 9m 8 over n to the 3rd, all to the negative 2 power. First thing we want to do is see if we can reduce, which we can't. So we're going to go ahead and distribute that. So 9 to the negative 2, m to the negative 16, n to the negative 6th. Right, if your exponent's negative, you got to drop it like it's hot. If it's already on the bottom, bring it to the top. So you get n over 6 over 9 squared m to the 16. You can reduce that, or simplify. The 9 squared turns to 81, m to the 16th. Alright, number 4. Looking at this, I see that we have one negative exponent, so I'm going to bring that to the bottom. Remember that this rule only applies to exponents, not to negative numbers. Okay, since we're multiplying, that pretty much turns into one big sign right there. Okay, and you're going to multiply the tops and the bottoms. Okay, let's look at our numbers. 9 and 8, that gives us negative 72 w to the 5th. And 4 and 3 gives us 12 w squared. Okay, are there more w's on the top and the bottom? There are more on the top. There are 3 more. Now, 12 and 72, can we reduce those guys? The answer is yes. 12 actually goes into 72 6 times. And don't forget your negative. So negative 6w to the 3rd power. Alright, number 5. We have a negative exponent. We're going to bring that up. So we get negative 3 x to the 4th y to the 4th, all over x squared. I have more x's on top. Negative 3 stays there. we have 2 more x's, and you combine your y's to get y to the 5th power. Okay, number 6. Now, we do have this negative exponent out front, so we do need to distribute, but before we distribute, we're actually going to go inside and start simplifying this. So first thing I see is 49 and 21. You can divide both of those by 7, and you're left with 7 over 3. Now looking at your c's, c to the 4th and c to the 4th, well, those guys actually cancel each other out. And then your d's, you have more on the top, and now that's to the negative 2nd power. So go ahead and distribute that to everything, and you're left with 7 to the negative 2, d to the negative 6, 3 to the negative 2nd. If your exponent's negative, drop it like it's hot. If it's already on the bottom, bring it to the top. 3 squared over 7 squared, d to the 6th, which equals 9 over 49, d to the 6th power. Okay. Number 7. So let's take a look at each one of those parentheses to see if you can simplify each one, which you can't. So let's go ahead and distribute everything. So we're left with negative 2 squared, a squared, b to the 6th, c to the 10th. Okay, we're going to do the same thing over here. Distribute that, a to the 12th over b3, c3. Now when we multiply that, you're going to combine everything. So, negative 2, oh, I forgot the parentheses around that. So negative 2 gives us 4. I'm combining my a's, b to the 6th, c to the 10th, over b cubed, c cubed. Take a look at your b's and your c's to see which one wins. Your final answer is 4, a to the 14th, b to the 3rd, c to the 7th. All right, 2 more. All right. Just like on that last one, we're going to distribute first. Okay, since each one of these are individual ones, and we can't reduce inside the parentheses, we've got to distribute everything. Okay, so that first one changes to 2 to the 3rd, m to the 3rd, n to the negative 6th. Okay. Our next one changes to 5 to the negative 1st, m to the negative 2nd, n to the 3rd. All over 3 to the negative 2nd, m to the 6th, n to the negative 6th. So what we're going to do is we're going to find all of our negative exponents, bring them to the bottom, and then bring the others to the top. So 2 cubed stayed up top, m to the 3rd stayed up top, n to the 3rd stayed up top, and then 3 squared came up top, and n to the 6th. These were the 2 guys that moved. It's not letting me select that. That's weird. So, and the 3 squared. Okay, on the bottom, m to the 6th stayed there. And then what came down was 5 to the 1st and m squared. So let's go ahead and start simplifying this. 2 to the 3rd is 8. 3 squared is 9. On the top, I still have m to the 3rd power, and then n to the 9th. On the bottom, we're left with 5. M to the 8th, and I forgot to move the n to the 6th that was right there. So that had to come down too. N to the 6th. Okay. 8 times 9 is 72. Over 5, we cannot reduce that. Now we have more m's on the bottom. We have 5 more. And we have more n's on the top, which is 3 more. And since we can't reduce, that's our final answer. All right, last one. Number 9. What we're going to do here is we're going to simplify this first, okay? I have some negative exponents, so I'm going to bring those to the top. So it's going to look like 2xy to the 4th, x to the 9, y squared, all over 3 to the 4th power. I'm going to simplify this first. So we got 2x to the 10th, y to the 6th, all divided by 3. Okay. Go ahead and distribute that. So it's 2 to the 4th, x to the 40th. That's supposed to be y. Y to the 24th, all over 3 to the 4th. 8x 40, y 24, and 3 to the 4th is 81. All right, that's it for Algebra 2.1, 2.3 review. Hopefully you guys, this helped you out and you'll be ready to take the quiz. If you have any questions, please come find Ms. Carranza or myself. Thanks for watching, guys.